Are you guys tired of seeing my face yet? I literally told you guys I was going to be here every single day this week. And y'all, I am back again and we're very much zoomed in because I have the brand new Gourmande Girls Nevermore eyeshadow palette. Now, I did show this off yesterday in my Halloween ranking, and I want to show you guys today what this palette's all about. So you guys can see what type of eye look I create with this, or what my thoughts are, well, then definitely keep on watching. Y'all, I'm still just living for my Halloween background. Anywho, you guys know that I have such a soft spot when it comes to anything and everything Halloween. Halloween is my absolute favorite holiday, and whenever brands release Halloween palettes, you guys can best believe I will always do a review on them. So this right here is the brand new Nevermore palette from Gourmande Girls. Let me tell you guys what this says. Deep into the darkness, fearing long I stood there, wondering and fearing. The raven called me from beyond the gates of Nevermore. And the night's plutonium darkness pressed upon the chamber floor, till the silence split asunder by the beatings of wings it bore. Not a visitor, but a prophet sent from some eternal shore, the raven beckoning to open nevermore. This palette is actually launching as of today, October 2nd at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys can use code Allie to save you guys 10%. I don't see a price point on here. I would assume it's going to be anywhere between like $54 to $59 if I had to guess. But like I said, I do not see a price point on here. I don't know what the price would be. Yeah, no price is on here just yet. But as soon as I know about the price, I will have it linked down below. But y'all know I absolutely love Gourmande Girls so much. Their formula is incredible. And this color story, y'all, this color story kind of matches my background. Like, right? It's kind of living for my background right now. I definitely want to play with like the more of like the dark purple and the green and this shade right here, some purples and like the doo-doo greens. Okay, I'm so excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop my yapping and we're gonna go ahead and dive right on in. Okay, so I'm gonna assume, and I could be wrong assuming here, so please excuse me if I'm wrong, but this palette, is it based upon like the Wednesday Addams show? Like I kind of feel like it is, right? Isn't it? Like Nevermore? Like I'm thinking of the Nevermore Academy. Am I thinking of the same thing? I feel like I am. Yeah, I am. All right, I don't know how these colors are going to work together, but I really want to play with them together. So I'm going to go into this shade right here called Tormented. We're going to go into this shade. We're going to put this in our crease. This kind of reminds me a little bit of the Shroud Cosmetics palette with a Baddie Bean. Her first It's Freaking Bats palette. Oh my god, y'all. I love that palette so much. It was one of my favorites. It was such a very unique color story. Perfect for the Halloween season. For me, whenever I first got it, I always thought it reminded me of like just like the mummies. I don't know why. It just kind of reminded me of mummies. I don't know why it did. It just somehow did. But I freaking lived for it. I absolutely loved that palette. I'm just so sad that one, that brand no longer exists. But two, my palette is breaking in so many different spots now. So I did have to retire that palette. Just like I did have to retire my Halloween palette, which I'm sure if you guys saw my Halloween ranking, you guys would have seen me talk about that. Because unfortunately, those palettes are literally starting to break and crumble. And I just don't want them to break anymore. So I did pull them from my collection. And they are safely in a shadow box for safekeeping. All right, right next to that shade, I'm going to go into my favorite, like, doo-doo green called Creep. This is such a pretty shade. There's something about this that I'm truly so obsessed with how it looks. I just think it's such a pretty, like, doo-doo baby green diarrhea shade. Ugh, I love it so much. Look how that's just laying down so nicely. So nicely. Now, I told you guys I was not doing Vlogmas or Halloween, but I kind of did give you guys a video every single day this past week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was definitely not planned, but a lot of brands were launching products, and I really just wanted to do reviews on them. I didn't really have time to do 3 looks or 4 looks like videos. I just didn't have the time in terms of like editing and filming them, so I just decided to do dedicated reviews for all of them. I hope you guys did not mind seeing me like every single day. As much as I would love to continue that tradition, it's just not feasible for me. It was very, very exhausting. I didn't really have a lot of a social life because I was just busy making sure I was getting everything filmed and edited, and yeah, but I really do hope you guys enjoy those videos as much as I would love, like I said, to bring back my Vlogoween series. I miss Vlogoween! I just don't have the time like I once did. Trust me, I miss it. I'm gonna go into this shade right here called Strangerness. Has the beautiful trapped, that little Venus flytrap right there. If you guys didn't know, Gourmande Girls just recently released a Trapped collection. I really enjoyed that collection. That was actually really pretty. So many of you guys educated me though on the Venus flytrap, because I asked you guys, I was like, hey, does this thing like really get to be like this massive plant that can eat you? You guys were like, no, they're like so small and they don't hurt. And a lot of you guys said how much you love them. And so I have never seen one in person, but it is a goal of mine to find one in person. And I just want to like touch it. Like I just want to touch it and like have its little teethies like bite me. Is that weird? I kind of want to. I just want to be like, bite me. Okay, I just want to go in very lightly with that shade right there, because I am going to probably go over it a little bit with a shimmer. But I just thought it'd be really pretty kind of lay that down. Just like a soft little base, because I'm going to go into the shade right here called Nevermore. This is a beautiful like purple blue shade with like a little bit of pink in it. Let me show you. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. All right, we're going to take this and we're actually going to put this right here. Okay, right next to that beautiful shade, I'm going to go into the shade right here called Exquisite Beauty. This beautiful, again, so smooth blue green shift. Look how smooth that is in my finger. Look right there. Stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. So pretty. I'm going to take that shade and I'm going to go in right here, right next to that. Okay, it's not coming off on camera the way I wanted to, but in person I can see it taking out a blue-green shift. So I'm going to take a little bit of shadows right here, just very, very lightly. I'm going to kind of tap between the two. Bridge them together. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, and then right here in the inner corner, I'm going to go into the shade right here called Cara Mia. Again, another beautiful, beautiful multi-chrome. Like, look at how pretty this shade is. So gorgeous. Okay, I wonder if you guys can see the true beauty of this eye look and how it's shifting. Okay, so you can kind of see like the purple to pink right there. And then right here, I don't know if you guys can see the true like shift between the shades. They're really, really, really beautiful. Super, super nice. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Wednesday's China. We're going to take that, we're going to line that along my waterline. I'm going to put on some false lashes, and we're going to come back to do the other eye together. But so far, this is turning out really pretty. Exactly what I was kind of going for. I'm really enjoying like just like the weirdness of it, right? Where it's not supposed to be like the most aesthetically pleasing, but like for me, it's like really, really, really fun. And I just think it's a really pretty, like kind of out there palette. And I'm really enjoying how this is looking. All right, so the eyes are pretty much done. We're gonna go back in and we're gonna finish it off, followed by the rest of the face. So I'm gonna go into Supernatural right here underneath, and then I'm gonna actually blend it out with Little Storm Cloud right here. I feel like that'd be kind of like a nice little combination. Just might as well just go for it, right? Because like, why not? This is like a Halloween look a little bit, right? I mean, in my mind it is, but we're gonna go ahead and blend this out softly right here. This is such a beautiful palette. Oh my God, Christina did such a good job with this one. Then we're gonna go into that Little Storm Cloud shade, like I said, to blend that out. Beautiful, like periwinkle blue. Okay, the question is, what kind of eyeliner should I do with this? I really don't know. What would be a good color eyeliner? I could do white. I could do blue. I could do black. I just kind of mixed like two different blue eyeliners together, and I kind of really like that. So for the inner corner, let's go into the shade right here called Limor. It's a beautiful like orange, purple, pink. So pretty, right? Like look at that little fire red. Look at that little fireness to it. I really, really love that. So we're gonna go that for the inner corner. Hopefully this turns out well. And then I'm gonna do something for my brow bone, because there's not really a shade in here that can use my brow bone, but I wanted to use this for the inner corner today. Okay, then I'm actually gonna go into the Efflorescence palette from Blend Bunny and May Ping, and I'm gonna go into this shade right here. This would be a beautiful like brow bone highlight. I'm also gonna use that as like a highlighter today too. I feel like it'd be so freaking pretty. So I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna go into this shade. And I'm going to just place this like right here. I think I might take a little bit more of wax too. I think I might add some of the wax shade. If you guys did not see, I already did a review on this earlier this week. Really wonderful collection. So freaking pretty. Okay, wax is so much better. Look at that. Oh my god, yes. Okay, then I'm gonna go in. I'm actually gonna mix it too for a highlighter today because, like, why not? So stunning. So stunning. Okay, then for lips, I'm actually gonna go into the Douse Mendoza collection with Glam Light. I really love this lip kit. I do want to let you guys know that they did just drop their coffee collection. As of right now, you guys can get their hands on all 4 of the coffee collection. Get this, they're $8 each. $8 each for this entire week. So only for the launch week are they going to be launching all their coffee lip kits for $8 each. You guys can use code Allie D to save 15% on top of that. That is such a steal. I just love this lip combo. I love this little lip combo. Okay, so I'm actually going to take a little bit because we're still like in the Halloween field. I'm going to go a little bit into Blue Tears. This is in collaboration with Blend Bunny and May Pang. This is absolutely freaking gorgeous. I'm going to use this very, very lightly today. Just so it has a little bit of a shift to it. I go in very lightly because it does have some pigmentation to it. So I don't want to be too blue. But it's a very, very, very beautiful gloss. And here is the final look. Now, before I send you guys out, I just want to show you guys what it looks like with my mirror. Do you guys see how beautiful that shift is? I mean, just look at how gorgeous, right? Look at how gorgeous. I'll go in this way too so you guys can see how it shifts right here. It's such a beautiful, beautiful eye look with those multi-chromes and dual-chromes. With those multi-chromes put together, it's just so beautiful. Very, very different from like a typical Halloween look, but I think it's absolutely stunning. Like, I think it's absolutely stunning. I think it's absolutely stunning, and I love, 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 love how this turned out. I think it's so beautiful. Okay, let me go ahead and zoom you guys out, guys, and give you guys my thoughts on the Nevermore palette from Gourmande Girls. Alrighty, so this is the final look with the Nevermore palette. This is going to be from Gourmande Girls, and oh my god, guys, this palette is absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. First off, I love the outside packaging. Very, very beautiful. But the color story on the inside is so unique. It's so different from like typical Halloween palettes. And it does kind of remind me a little bit of Shroud Cosmetics collaboration with Baddie Bean. And I really did miss that palette so much. It's freaking bad. It was so beautiful. And this kind of like reminds me a little bit of that with just like with just the color story. It's different, but it just has some similar colors that I really do love and appreciate. While this is not like a typical Halloween style palette, I still love it so much. I'm obsessed with my eye look. I think it's very beautiful, very like different. I think it's very beautiful. It's very different from like typical Halloween, and I'm living for every single moment of this. I would literally go on a date right now. Like, I love how bright and bold and colorful my eye look. I live for color looks. Like, I live for eye looks like this. I think it's so freaking pretty. So this is going to be available as of October 2nd at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I think by the time you guys are watching this, this is live right now. You guys can use my code Allie to get your hands on it. And I will say, when it comes to Gourmande Girls, whenever their Halloween palettes sell out, they sell out. They do try to restock them as best they can, but I do recommend getting your hands on it if you guys want to get this palette before it eventually sells out, because I can guarantee you it's going to sell out. But I'll make sure I link everything about this down below. But that, my most beautiful friends, is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, because I do post 3 to 4 videos every single week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channel. It's R for Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes these beautiful, wonderful page members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in the very next video.